Hello everyone, and welcome to a follow-up video on the Ritualist physical bleed guide. Today we have big changes to talk about. First of all, I've managed to reach maps, and while running them, I realized that I need to make some changes to the build. I also realized that I've been missing some nodes, and I checked up for some guidance on other people that have been playing Bleed, and took some notes. So most notes I took from Wooly's guides, some things I came up with myself. So gonna give him credit as well. But the main difference is they're playing Amazon, we're playing Ritualist, so our tree is not going to be looked the same. And we're also trying to utilize different types of mechanics. So first of all, if we take a look at the tree, the ascendancy is the same. Corrupted Life Force, which gives us Blood Bow. Socketed here, Acrimony. It's a free gem. It just makes that enemies that are affected by a Blood Bow have reduced life regen. It helps with yellow mobs that have life regeneration modifier. Important changes. So the nodes that I missed are the for ailments that make ailments deal damage faster. This is also the reason why I spec'd out of this node. Because these ones are more convenient and even like they're actually better as well. Also this one here, also for ailments. This one is really strong defensive node. It protects you from being damaged by 2 different damage over time ailments. So if you're poisoned and you have burning ground next to you, the burning ground will not do damage while you have poisoned, and vice versa. Also, we took out Rage Note here and this Attribute Note, so that's also +2 skill points that you can use. Spec'd into Spear damage. Spec'd out of this one. And took Incision. Incision is important because now we don't use Whirling Slash anymore. We're using Spear Field, and we're using 2 different types of Spear Fields. So this idea I took from Wooly, and they're using it. The first one has Bloodlust, Rage, and Incision. So this one is for doing damage, and the other Spear Field is for applying the bleed. So first you spam this, then you start spamming this, and you alternate between 2. So you can have keep the bleeding on the enemies, and also you keep just doing good damage. Important is here that we're using fast forward and delayed reaction here. So these spears are gonna explode by themselves, and fast forward just makes them explode a bit faster. Also did some change to other skills as well. Disengage, now we have Martial Tempo to use it faster. Rake has momentum because it's actually a travel skill, and if we jump onto an enemy with that, it just does more damage, so the initial bleed is going to be stronger. Heavy Swing, this skill doesn't really suffer from attack speed, so it's kind of free gem here. And the deep cuts also stays here. Herald of Blood, still using Hema Crystals. Still using Reach because it just provides more area of effect than the standard area of effect gem. Using Deadly Herald, you can replace it with Heft, which will increase maximum physical damage. Using Deadly Herald, however, because I just have excessive spirit, I have nothing to do with. Blood Hunt does more damage to enemies low in life. Overpower, still using it for stun build-ups on bosses. Bosses are getting stunned real fast. And Close Combat, just because it's also a skill you use to jump on the enemy. So you jump on the enemy, you're close to it, and you just do more damage. Not much change to Bloodhound's Mark, and not really important changes. Also taking away Overwhelming Presence and putting Wind Dancer into it. Also running just gems that reserve more spirit, because I still have 6 spirit left. Good idea is to put Maim here, so when Wind Dance procs, it's just gonna push the enemies away and also slow them down. And Spear of Solaris is the same, still skill optional that I'm using just to have fun. In terms of gearing, I haven't received any strong gear upgrades. The only like noticeable upgrade is this body armor that gives spirit. Spear is still from Act 6. And yeah, the other gear also hasn't changed much. But we're able to clear Waystones tier 5 right now. I haven't tried to push for further. I believe I can do like tier 6, tier 7 max, and then it's gonna start to be troublesome. Boss damage is really good. Clear speed, it really depends on what combination of mobs you end up against. But it's manageable. So also, if when you start your Atlas progression, every time you encounter a endgame mechanic like Expedition, Ritual, or Breach for the first time, one of the NPCs will give you a tablet for this mechanic. So I really recommend to go Expedition, because Expedition added Recombinator. It can be helpful, but it has quite low chances. I think they're gonna fix this. But also Expedition NPCs sell the gear, and after you refresh the shop for one time, it should scale the gear that they sell up to your level. So a good example is here Gwennon, who sells weapons. She has a spear that's suitable for my character level. My character level is level 74. She sells a spear that requires level 72 to even start wearing. It's a stronger base, and if it didn't have that fire damage node there, I would probably buy it. Or maybe when I have more currency, I'll try to roll that spear through her. But yeah, currently this is the situation. The build feels nice, especially on bosses. Still satisfying to play. Sometimes the clear speed is not as good as you wish it to be. But I hope that with gear upgrades, I can get to the point that this build is gonna run much faster. Also, about the future plans on the ascendancy, I plan to go increased bonuses from the ring. And after I research a bit more, I'll probably go for the 4th ascendancy into life recovery per missing unreserved life, or just go charm slot. Charms are quite good. Still using my stun charm, not a big problem into running enemies that don't get really stuck by enemies or die because I was stunned. Also, in previous season, I was using freeze charm all the time. Currently, I have like overcapped cold resistance, and because I think they changed the element thresholds, because I have been frozen only by mobs who basically guarantee freeze. So things like ice spears from strong boxes, they don't freeze instantly anymore. Or currently I haven't been even frozen by them. So yeah, there have been definitely improvements to the game itself, despite it having a lot of nerfs. But yeah, I hope you find this video useful. And here's the tree. I'm gonna post a guide on some website with a skill tree that you can better follow. If when I finish this build, or I reach the point where it becomes truly min-maxing, but currently it's still a concept, and this is how the tree looks, so you can copy it if you really want. Or you ended up in a situation where you play Ritualist and nothing is working for you, this will work for you. That's basically, I guarantee that this will work for you. Also, especially because I really wanted to play with Leech. With Spear Fields, the Leech is so good. I even don't use Life Flask sometimes. I just instead of popping my Life Flask, I just keep damaging the enemies and the life comes back itself. So yeah, thanks for watching. Let me know in the comments below if you want some specific information or you have some suggestions. But yeah, see ya.